Hello everyone. Every day, the world brings us unexpected wonders. Today, let's explore some of the most extraordinary moments ever captured on camera, moments that may leave you absolutely amazed. The people of Enid experienced an unforgettable evening when a powerful tornado suddenly appeared on April 23rd. I truly could not recognize Nebraska after nature's fury swept through. Has your state ever experienced a tornado? And what state are you watching this moment from? Is the weather there as intense as this? April 17th in Lena, Illinois seemed normal until a violent storm rushed through, leaving behind marks of nature no one could easily forget.
Just passed over. Debris, we got debris. There it goes. There's the circulation. Circulation right over. Stopped on the interstate. Wow. You gotta be kidding me, Rylan. Dude! Yeah! Intercept, baby!
Eastern Iowa looked like it was being pelted by the sky itself that day. How's the weather where you are? Turning Madison Lake into a boiling pot is something only Mother Nature could do. Like an alarm bell from the sky heading home is the smartest choice. Moving at only around 5 kilometers per hour, yet the power of the mud flood was enough to shake Bondi. A polite deer in Nara, Japan, bowed to receive food from tourists, creating a truly special image. Would you stay calm in a moment like this? The underground drainage system at Queen Victoria Market in Melbourne seemed to be sending out an urgent cry for help. Gosh, this is proof that the power of nature can overcome human development. After seismic activity, damaged structures often become far more vulnerable to wind water intrusion and further collapse. The tornado in eastern Iowa reminds us that weekend plans can change within minutes when nature feels unpredictable. The majestic landscapes of Itafakant may be breathtaking, but they can also hide danger, especially when weather is unstable and terrain is shifting. I suddenly remembered the situation in Pakant at one point. How do you feel watching this? Have you ever witnessed anything like this in real life? In La Castellana, this flow is a reminder that the after effects of nature can sometimes be just as powerful as the original event. Regular infrastructure inspections and timely repairs are often what help prevent sudden incidents like this. This is a real warning for illegally built riverside structures. Help spread the lesson with a like. I'm truly worried for the marine life in this test area. I'm sure the bride did not want congratulations from this unexpected guest. Your support motivates us. Let me know you're still here by commenting number 1 below. Promoting proper gas use, regular inspections, and early warning signs is extremely important. He used up the last drop of luck in those 3 seconds. This is exactly why height limit regulations are necessary for large trucks. She may have just experienced a real-life version of Frogger, where every step made viewers want to scream. In Darchula, Uttarakhand, the rain didn't just fall, it pressed pause on the entire transportation system. This is Pulha Falls in Honduras and the entrance to Copan at sunrise.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh!
The coastal cliffs of Hastings, East Sussex can become unstable due to strong winds, tidal erosion, and water-soaked ground. These storms are no joke. The unusual white color of this stingray may come from rare genetic traits affecting pigmentation. The moment a roof was blown away in Mexico shows how thin the line is between feeling safe and witnessing nature's true force. If you encounter a hay boob while driving near Phoenix, slow down, gradually use proper lights, pull off safely outside traffic lanes, and wait for visibility to improve. It's strange how a place tied to everyday life like a supermarket can suddenly become the center of nature's power.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Oh no!
Sometimes the safest decision is not to go faster or try harder, but simply to stay home.
Oh no!
The car entered the curve like it wanted to outrun time, but on that road, physics reacts faster than confidence. A quick swerve may save the moment, but lane discipline is what keeps everyone safe long term. Just a few unexpected seconds can turn an entire day upside down. That's why caution is always worth more than haste behind the wheel. an unforgettable day in Destin, Florida. Sometimes you don't need to do anything, just being in the right place at the right time is enough to become the center of attention.
Oh, wet floor sign. It's really bad. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Holy. This bridge is gonna collapse. We are not getting home. Holy. I missed it by a half second. Oh my. Holy.
In the vast wilderness of Yellowstone National Park, this flood reminds us that water can reshape even familiar landscapes overnight.
Dude, that is our way home.
After Cyclone Gita, the Rakaya River transformed into a river of stones, proving nature always finds ways to amaze us. Many people think floods only happen in rivers and streams, but in cities like Howland streets can become dangerous rivers within minutes. It's not every day that nature chooses the tree in front of your house to show off its power. A home may feel like the safest place, but during a violent storm it reminds us that safety also requires preparation. Denver, Colorado proved that.
Yeah, hold on.
Everybody built this place.
On a wide road in Kansas, one fierce gust of wind was enough to turn an ordinary trip into something no one wanted to witness. Yielding to emergency vehicles is not just obeying the law, it helps those in urgent need get their chance in time. Under the sun of the Grand Canyon, a tiny squirrel paused for a few simple sips of water, creating a sweet moment that makes anyone smile. The donkey showed strong intelligence and problem-solving skills by finding an easier way to overcome the obstacle ahead.
У нас вот просто такая гидроизоляция. Дима спасает нас от потопа. Я не дам вам утонуть. Да?
Dude, I can't believe I just caught that on video. Did you see that?
If you face an electrical emergency during a storm in Indiana, stay far from fallen wires or anything touching them. Remain in a safe place and notify the local power company.
Oh my gosh! We are out of power, bro. What the
Is everyone okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? There's still people down there. There's still people.
They reacted just in time and safely escaped this unbelievable situation. Surely a day they will never forget. That moment is a gentle reminder. Sometimes the most valuable thing is not possessions, but the peace that remains after disaster.
Run! Oh my God! Holy cow! Oh my God!
In an instant, everything changed. Caltrans workers reacted incredibly fast to stay safe in a sudden emergency.
Wow.
William Menzies' camera captured an astonishing moment when nature showed power beyond expectations. Wow, this is definitely not something we get to see every day. Trees and power poles were bent by the storm like chess pieces on a giant board, showing the fierce strength of nature.
Oh my God. Look at Kent's light. Look at this tree going. Where is it going? Oh my God. KK, come check this out.
No, let them do it.
Seagull, let go. I can fly by myself. The giant inflatable elephant suddenly turned into a dancer in the storm like a real-life animated movie scene. I don't know whether to laugh or worry when in the middle of wind and rain a flying skeleton kept spinning around like it was teasing the storm. Thankfully, the metal fragment nearly reached the man, but he remained safe by the narrowest margin. In the middle of strong wind, Sam was skydiving while solving a Rubik's Cube. His focus is truly impressive.
Yeah, I saw you saying like...
The school roof shook like it was dancing with Storm Frederico, reminding us that buildings should always be checked carefully during high winds. No one expected the opponent on the highway to be a rolling tumbleweed charging straight ahead. Like magic from the sea, the water sparkled as thousands of living creatures swirled together in the dance of life. In the fury of the North Sea, the small vessel kept pushing through the waves, a symbol of courage and human determination. The tree had been rotting at the base for a long time, but was never removed. This is a clear lesson about inspecting urban trees before storm season. Would you like to try this feeling when a kayak no longer glides on water, but across white snow, bringing summer into winter?
Go, 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 go.
No f***ing way.
Police chasing a moose through the streets? That really sounds like something only happens in New Hampshire.
What in the f***?
OMG, do these waves look like they are trying to reach the second floor of the house.
Seriously. Jesus. Out here in Pacifica, I can tell you it is happening, y'all. It is happening.
If there were a sea superhero ranking, Scott would surely be at the top for reacting so quickly and protecting the kayak from an unexpected moment.
Tiger shark ran me. Holy.
Oh gosh.
I think she ran out of air or something. She swallowed water or something.
This crocodile is quite clever, opening its own path to squeeze through like a skillful version of a reptile engineer. A massive land tornado appeared near a farm in Indiana. Thankfully, it caused no damage, but the scene was breathtaking.
Hey, get away from the tree! Get away from the tree!
Ladies and gentlemen, rainstorm.
The whirlpool seemed to know it was center stage, drawing every eye while reminding drivers to be cautious in flooded areas. A powerful winter storm swept across the northeastern United States, leaving New York City waking beneath a beautiful blanket of white snow. The first snow of the season covered the yard, but the sight of those dogs made the whole scene feel wonderfully warm. Nearly 28 inches of snow fell, yet the spirit of sports in Denver remained far from frozen and full of energy. How long do you think it would take to find your car under snow that deep? Wow, a tiny worker full of energy and unbelievably adorable. A tiny little character, yet the charm is absolutely gigantic. On a beach in California, a massive humpback whale appeared. Do you think ocean currents or underwater sound waves guided it there?
Back up! Get the kids, move back!
It's huge!
Breathing. Look at the spout!
Everybody give it space!
The only road was buried under rocks and dirt, leaving people with no choice but to watch nature show its overwhelming power. What you're seeing is a stream of black liquid shooting up from underground. It may be linked to pressure beneath the surface or a natural oil pocket disturbed after heavy rain. It looks mysterious, but this is actually one of Earth's quiet wonders where science and beauty exist side by side. I honestly wonder where he found that kind of courage standing in a swamp filled with alligators. At first glance, everything looks chaotic, but then you realize every dive is part of an incredibly precise hunt.
Water, where my only option is to climb up like this.
A giant stingray?
Think that's mud? Not quite. That's a blanket of sargassum home to countless tiny creatures drifting through the ocean. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to explore more hidden wonders beneath the sea.
Yeah? Got it.
This might be the strangest circle dance on the planet, yet somehow nobody seems to know how to stop it. Strong winds in Las Vegas Valley sent trash bins flying across a parking lot, showing the notable force of the dust storm.
The gator there. Good God Almighty.
Not everyone would have the courage to step onto a boat to cross this river. What a serious challenge. Have you ever seen a small bait ball of fish moving in perfect sync like this?
Wow! Okay.
This is not just skiing. It is an adventure through scenery that looks straight out of a fairy tale.
Wow.
No matter how important the goal may be, floodwater is always dangerous and reminds us to stay cautious. Impossible to look away. His lightning-fast reflexes and sharp skills were the mark of a true expert in a busy street. Like an underwater warrior, the crocodile moved with grace and precision through the rivers of Western Australia. The delivery truck sped through the flooded street like a high-speed boat, carving a path through the water ahead. Do you think they're playing table tennis or attempting a brilliantly creative billiard shot? Whenever you visit the beach, stay alert. Large waves can appear quickly, and safety always comes first. What did the ball ever do to get pulled into this situation? I may need to learn how to enjoy life from these two dogs swimming calmly while having the time of their lives. An unexpected man-made waterfall poured through Montreal, turning the whole street into a river within minutes. This meteorologist couple had an unforgettable wedding backdrop, making their special day even more memorable. Oh gosh, the line between danger and safety can be so thin. Thankfully, everyone was okay. I couldn't help wondering if this tiny friendship began from that adorable moment. Andrew looked like a street performer with a golf club, and that swing nearly made me think the coffee cup would fly off the counter. Would you be brave enough to play golf knowing a crocodile was wandering nearby? A small whirlwind spun everything around from chairs to sun umbrellas, like an improvised ballet under the open sky. He only wanted a few peaceful seconds, but an unexpected incident suddenly turned that moment into something no one saw coming. Oh, this may not have been the best place for a car to stop, but the good news is the driver remained safe. This moment made me feel as if I were standing in the middle of a lively golf festival where everything was filled with energy. It seems the bear wanted to try golf too and even brought along its own golf bag.
Enough.
A dust devil spun across the grassland like a dancer creating an impressive finale to Michael Snyder's storm-chasing season. Sunset over Manhattan looked like a painting. Do you feel that warm light brings a sense of calm too?
Yeah.